Hello, Old School Gamer 1971 here, greetings one and all, especially to you, Millie and Lloyd. Today, my third hour thoughts is on the first tree. I've been playing this game for around 3 hours, and this is what I think. The First Tree by David Whaley. Hopefully that's how you pronounce his name. It's an adventure game that came to the PlayStation 4 in 2018. Does this be a sequel? Nope, not at all. This is all original. I don't recall seeing anything like this anywhere else. It has 0 enemies. It is kind of a walking simulator, but with quite a lot of platforming sections. I love to see something I've never really seen before. Right now this is on sale for an amazing £7 price tag. However, it does have quite a sad story, so probably not the best game for kids. It's about death and loss, both for the fox and for the narrator. So let's have a look at the developer's rap sheet. Surprisingly, this is his first project. He deserves a pat on the back. I like this from the first time I saw its trailer. I'm going to tell you a story. Okay, for the first part of this game you play as a fox mother who has lost her cubs, and she must find them. In between she digs stuff up, and there is a narrative about a man who has lost his father. He is reminiscing about how bad a son he really was, how his father looked after him, and how he never told his father how he really felt. I will point out, if you've not guessed, this is not a happy story on any front, but it is a story with a deep message. For anyone who has ever lost a parent, you can understand the game's message, considering that this is the work of one man. Is this the first tree, a journey into melancholy sadness, or is it the first tree, a journey into melancholy laden sausages? So how good are those games chat-up lines, aka the intro? Man, this is going to be short, but it needs a mention nonetheless. You see a fox searching the forest for her cubs. She happens upon one. It is surrounded by crows. This is not really a good sign. They scatter as she approaches. The cub is unfortunately dead. She soldiers on, knowing that there are 2 more out there to find. Man, this is hard hitting, and you can see straight away this is hardly a kids game. I like the intro, it goes where other games don't dare go. This is an impactful opening. So is this a looker or a bit of a munter? I love the graphical art style on show here. It's nowhere near realistic and the detail level is low, but the game is all about the narrative. The look of this game is just right to let you concentrate on the story. Probably has more to do with a lack of manpower, yet still it has its moments that take your breath away. The animation is okay also. The game has charm, and whilst not the best looking game, its palette, graphics and animation gels well enough to make this graphically more than passable. So is this a head bopper, a toe tapper? This is good, whether it's the sound of the waterfall, wind, ambient sound or voiceover, it is all really done well. None of it offends me, nor does it take me out of the atmosphere. Sometimes games have one little thing wrong with them, sometimes that is the sound. This game knew exactly what it was going to be. As such, even the songs fit the overall feel of the game. And whilst the sound is sombre, it is never depressing. I look out for out of the ordinary games when I'm choosing a title, and when after finishing this game I'm going to trophy hunt. Normally on go Spotify at this point, Not this time though. Headphones on and chill out. Relax, it's just another nighttime play.
Freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be...
So how did this bad boy play? It's so simple, it's hardly perfect, however, it is more than just playable. And maybe I did do it in one sitting, so it's hardly a long one. But it's finding all the collectibles. Some of them are in areas well off the beaten track. One niggle that I do have is the invisible barriers, the ones that keep you contained in the play area. This did take me out of the game a few times. Eventually I got over it and then I just took no notice of it anymore. As well, there is no map, so it's a lot of exploration. I enjoyed this as it gave me more time on the game, so I'm the winner here. So does the atmosphere hit you full force in the face? This is where the game smashes it out the ballpark. I felt like the person who wrote this game was speaking from experience, and it felt like a journey that was meant to make you reflect whether you are considering the man's story or the fox's. It is hard to just ignore either story. I get that it's just a game, but with any good story it must connect with you on some level. This really hits home. I definitely connected with this game. As such, this game left an impression, and by the end I was thinking about what exactly I had just played. So does it warm my cockles after 3 hours? Yes, it most definitely does. I've looked at the trophy list and it doesn't look like it's too hard really. No platinum however, and yet I'm trying to finish my night play to get back to this game. It is finishable in around 2 hours and complete trophy list in around 4 to 6 hours, so if you're limited for time, this is perfect. This game has left an impression on me, so expect it in a few of the top 10s for next year. If you are looking for something a little special that has a message, that you've never played anything like it, then this could be your Huckleberry. So the first tree, melancholy and sadness, it most definitely is. So that about wraps it up. I hope you all have a good day. If this has been helpful in any way, like, comment, share and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and makes an old man very happy. I post new videos every week. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Old School Gamer 1971 signing off.